What's up, everybody? Welcome to another reading with the Crown Priestess. I just want to get an energy check-in for the week. It doesn't matter when you come across this video. When you do, it will be the right time for you to hear the message. That is just how the divine works. All right. Please follow my Instagram page, Crown Priestess. That information is on the description of my channel's front page. Please subscribe, like, share, interact with the video. If you follow my Instagram, I often do free questionnaires on there now. That's something I've started to do more frequently, and it's getting pretty good feedback. People like that, you know. Obviously, donations and tips are always appreciated, but they are not required, okay? I just do that stuff for free. It's my way to give back. So please give back to me by supporting my channel and interacting with the videos. It really is so helpful. And it allows me to continue to put more content out for everybody, okay? I've never been, like, super good at this shit, but I've been called by Spirit to really start to get better with this, okay? Because I know that I can help a lot more people with my gift. And maybe you guys can help me too, okay? Like, it's an exchange, right? But I'm going to get into a collective message, like I said. I am available for personal readings. Happy birthday, Pisces. It's almost Aries' turn, which I'm excited for. Because we get to start a new year, a fresh year, going into the spring equinox. Winter's almost over, which I love as well. Because I don't really like the cold. I don't do good in the cold. But, all right, let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys. I'm still doing the questionnaire also right now, like in real time. I don't be on there for too long, so because I have other things to do, right? But let me see, let me put this on vibrate so that y'all not hearing the notifications every damn time, because people just don't stop. All right, y'all. All right, Spirit, let's go. Sorry, give me 1 second. Because I don't know. There's like an urgency behind this message. Because I didn't even like prepare the way I usually do. You know, I just heard pick up the cards. So there's something that they want to say to somebody who's finna come across this. So I'm just going to get ready with y'all a little bit on here. Yeah, I'm hearing the time is now. There's something urgent behind whatever I'm about to say. So when you come across this video, it's like right on time, okay? Because I'm hearing now that song by Ja Rule and Ashanti, Always on Time. Always there when you call, always on time. Gave you my, yep. Baby, that's the one. Sound like that. All right, so something is working out right on time for you. It's coming at the right time. Yeah. All right, well, they didn't allow that. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. But like I said, they just told me to grab the cards, and I don't like to... I never get into a situation with Spirit without giving offering, right? Whether it's candle, incense, whatever. I mean, I do it all. There's water. There's always water and stuff like that. I always have a candle burning, but specifically for the guides that are going to come through for this message, okay? Because they're not just my guides, they're yours as well. And that's why the messages be so on point, and so, you know, like, it makes all the sense when you do it. Man, I hate matches. You know that? You know what it is? I usually use the wood stick match, like the thick ones. You know what I'm talking about? That you use for the kitchen. But they didn't have any, so I had to buy these like little matchbook ones. I bought like 1,000. They literally is like a big ass box that comes out of them. But I hate these because they're so flimsy. But the reason I use matches, and most priestess, well, if they have any damn sense and know what they're doing, this could be relevant for somebody. Maybe I'm educating you right now. We use matches over lighters because the idea is to use natural elements. You know, the elements are much stronger than, you know, the synthetic stuff. So if you don't have matches, a lighter's fine, but I like to use matches because the wood element, you know, is important. It's very important. Okay. All right. So that's for somebody. Maybe somebody is learning now the importance of using the elements in their practice, in their magic, on their altar, just in their life. All right. Dealing with nature. The elements are a natural thing, and they are, I've said many times, they are the strongest spirits that exist in this realm. So have a good one, right? Something about, yeah, okay. The major arcana is already out. I did see Capricorn energy. Now I'm seeing Libra energy very strong. Let's see. Oh, I love that. Venus and Aries, is that? Something about that. You can have your Aries and Venus placements. And there's Pisces here as well. Those are the heavy hitters on the board. Thank you. All right, something is being rectified immediately for you. That's the urgency behind this. Some of you are just quite literally getting a payout. I'm seeing like a money gun. Some of you can be in the I want to say adult entertainment industry, but specifically you could be like an exotic dancer, a stripper, whatever. I don't know what the terminology is for anything anymore, because it's like so many things we're not allowed to say anymore. I don't fucking know, right? But you could be like an exotic dancer, a go-go dancer. You can dance, period, for money. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're in the adult entertainment, but I am getting adult entertainment very strongly when they showed me that money gun. Like, you could be in the industry of some nature as well. It could be like a musician, or you could be like a vixen, like a video vixen. Is that still a term? Something like that. Somebody who is in the limelight to some degree, you know, and it's entertainment. You're definitely in the entertainment business to some effect. There's so many doors in entertainment, so you know where you fit in, okay? Even if you're not necessarily the focal point, like, right, maybe you're not the artist, you're not the dancer, you're not the musician, but you could be like a behind the scenes person. You could be the director, the cameraman, the stylist, the choreographer, something like that. You work in entertainment is what I'm getting. This is very specific. And there's a payout here. There's some sort of payout. There's some sort of justice, something that you're owed. This will allow you to create a foundation. I'm hearing this, the sturdy foundations, sturdy foundations, steady pay. Thank you, Spirit. This comes all of a sudden. It's something that I feel like, you know what it is? And I posted something like this on my personal page that I saw. I had saw it on Threads. And it was interesting because I spent some time with my friend this weekend, right? My good friend Samo, he is an artist. He's a musician. So that, again, I'm speaking to entertainers. I'll link his Instagram page down below so you can check out his music. He's a really, really talented, authentic ass artist. He's so great, and he happens to be one of my best friends in the whole damn world, right? So I was with him this weekend, and we were speaking about life over some drinks, and we had spoken about some vulnerable moments in our careers where we were met by gatekeepers, right? Like we got to a certain level, we got to certain doors, we got our foot in the door, and we were with the right people, but like somebody got in the way somehow, and they, sort of delayed an opportunity for us, blocked an opportunity for us, took the opportunity and made it their own, right? Now I'm getting like Walt Disney. If you know the history behind Walt Disney, there was a time where like a partner, a friend that he had, took one of his ideas to New York City because he couldn't be there and made it his own and didn't give Walt any of the credit for it. But look at Walt Disney now. That's how real it is. Somebody's trying to burn you. Somebody tried to cut you, like get in the way of your success. And, but look at Walt Disney now. Look at where he is now. Like, it didn't matter that his friend stole his idea and got famous for it and got recognition and got money for it, because you know, like, yeah, it might have hurt in the time, in that moment, like, damn, this nigga just took my idea and ran, like, that's wild, and claimed it for his own. But now look at him. Now, you know, it's like God gave, because somebody did that, God gave him something much bigger, you know, much more, like, look where it's at. He's dead and gone, and his shit is still legacy, right? And, you know, this is speaking a lot to that. And so I was talking with my friend about gatekeeping shit, and, you know, we shared some things with each other. But now, you know, even him, like, I look at my friend now, and I'm telling y'all, I hope y'all go check out this man's music, and he's just a great fucking human being. And it's like, damn, look where you at now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all the people, all the naysayers, all the people who try to get in your way, stop you, say this isn't this is whack, you got to look like this, you got to do this way, or just straight up and down took your ideas and ran with it, right? And you, like, had to sit there and kind of watch them come up off your shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of you sat back humbly about it. You didn't say anything about it. You didn't, like, tell people, oh, they stole my idea and this and that. You let them have their moment, and maybe they needed that moment. You know, they needed that little bit because they never had a win in their life. You know, and maybe some people are just grimy as fuck and jealous as fuck, and it's not right. But I say all of that to say, God is about to, you see, that's the shit about a gatekeeper, that they try to keep you away from something. But if God decides that this is what you're going to have, he going to make a new door. You know what I mean? Not only can he kick that fucking door down, but I'm going to build you a new door. And I'm going to build you one that is going to take you to a place on the other side that this person ain't never going to be able to get to. They ain't never going to reach. They only going to be able to walk over there and look at you and see you up on the stage. Okay? Something like that is happening right now. Especially if you were, like I said, stuck in a space where somebody they took your shine, you know, they took your wings. Wow, I'm hearing that. Like, they took your wings. Somebody tried to take your wings, okay? And now, I think my son is watching Maleficent. It sounds like Maleficent in the room. I don't know. But in the movie Maleficent, King Stefan took her wings. He clipped her wings off of her back so that he can become king. And while he needed that, because he was a little poor boy, and, you know, he wanted to reign and be something grand, and he thought, you know, this is the only way I'm going to get it. And he sacrificed his love for her and everything that she felt for him by taking her wings and doing that. She's fucking Maleficent. Point blank period. He'll never be stronger than her. He'll never have the power she has. And in the end, ultimately, he fell and she continued. And see, so humbly that even in a space where she knows that she's the shit and she's, you know, she's pretty much the goddess of all this shit, she still gave the crown to somebody else, because I don't need to prove that I'm like what I am. And it's something of that nature. And I say all that to say, because yesterday, that's what I got off on such a tangent, but this is a message for somebody. There was something that I posted. Let me see if I can see it here. Oh my God, the questionnaires are coming in. I got to do that when I get off of here, y'all. But there was something that I posted yesterday. Well, I reposted it from my threads. I had saw it on someone else's threads, and I put it on my private page, and I want to read it to y'all. I want to read it for verbatim for what it says. And I saw it after the conversation that I had with Simone and all of that stuff. So it was so wild to me how in sync, like, God is, you know, and the synchronicities are so real. It says, you're still an artist even if you haven't been picked by a gatekeeper. Okay? Because what happens is people see the fucking talent. They see the authenticity. They see what's real. And they choose. Damn, I hope y'all can hear me. And they choose. They see all the realness. They see what you are. And they still choose to act like, nah, I don't see it. Or nah, it ain't you. Or nah, this ain't your time. Or, you know, and they go with something else. It's also like, and I hate to bring this up, but I'm going to just do it. You know, like on these TV shows, like on the Zeus Network and shit like that, right? Like the Baddies thing, the Love and Hip Hop shit, all that shit, right? It's like they always cast people who are already popular, you know, like who already have a following. And it's literally a requirement. It's like, oh, do you have at least 100,000 followers on Instagram? Because then we'll put you on TV. And it's like, people just keep eating the shit up, and that's who they want to see. And why? You know how much raw fucking personalities and talent and just people who need their stories heard are out there with 200 followers, and you don't want to cast them, or you don't want to, you know, they don't make the audition because they don't have a following already, or they're not some popular bitch shaking her ass, or they're not some popular nigga, you know, that like who's a DJ or whatever. It's so weird to me. You know what I mean? And it's not to say that these people don't deserve to be what they are and have the opportunities they have, but I feel like it gets boring. You know, it's like, it's kind of like in Hollywood too. You see the same old fucking actors in every fucking movie. And it's like, while these are great actors and they deserve work, there are other ones who are just like benched, and they're sitting on that bench. It's like that. It's like keeping a nigga on a bench for 3 years, and then finally your top 5 are all injured, hurt, or old, and you put him in the game and that nigga drops 45 points. And you like, what the fuck? Why did I have you sitting on this bench for 3 years? Yeah, idiot. It's something like that that's happening now, okay? And it's like, now is your time to come off that bench. And baby, when you come off that bench and you drop that 40 plus, everybody is going to want to understand why you have not been here. It's given that, like, where have you been? Okay. And this isn't any situation, but I feel like big time, it's definitely has to do with like your career, your craft, your whatever it is that you're doing, that you're meant to do, your purpose. You know, it's like, it's some shit that you was just born to do. Like you just got it. You got it. Whether it's, you know, being a public figure, being a public speaker, being an athlete, being a musician, being an artist, being whatever, a stylist, I don't care, being a writer, an actor, whatever it is. It's like, you knew when you were born, you knew you were born to do this, and people kept this from you. People got in your way on purpose, strategically kept you out the way. And God let it rock, because he said, you know what? I'm going to let you learn some things through this. I'm going to let you go through some trials and tribulations. It's important for us to experience rejection. It's important for us to experience, you know, hardships, and we got to build that tough skin. But now it's time for you to step out. Show me what you all about. And when you do that, you're going to be so fucking, I mean, the status and the prestige that's attached to whatever this is so outrageous that everybody who ever got in your way, everybody who ever was a gatekeeper, they're going to be sad. You know what I mean? Because it's like, imagine how DJ Self felt when Cardi B took off. And I know that's how people, imagine how Stevie J feels, because I know y'all done seen his karma play out. And respect to Stevie J, because he's still a fucking legend in his industry. However, imagine how he felt when he saw Jocelyn marry on Ballistic, and you know what I'm trying to say? And I'm using these fucking people just to convey an idea, you know, using a common vernacular for people to understand, right? But it's like, that's what's about to happen. All right, so let's see what else Spirit got to say. Woo! The way you about to win. I love that. I fucking love it. The way you about to win is so crazy. It's so crazy. Yep. People are watching you. They've watched you elevate. You've done a lot. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The alchemy. That's exactly what you've done. You have turned all your pain into some godly ass shit. And now it's time for everybody to see this, all right? Everybody is going to understand who the fuck you are. They're going to know who you are. And they're going to see that it's like, this shit is so raw and so authentic. There's like, you can't, it's going to be undeniable. It's very undeniable. Because people have watched you. They've been watching you. And you know why they've been watching you? Because of it. Look what came out together. Spying, watching, inspecting, self-love, creation intentions. People been watching you and they've been taking your fucking ideas, okay? They've been very much that nigga that Walt Disney, stealing your shit, stealing your look, your aesthetic, you know, your personality, your swag. But here's what's going to happen. When you step into the same lane as these people and you stand beside them, immediately you're going to take off and they're going to be stuck, because the people watching, they're going to realize that this person is out of ideas. You know what I mean? And that's what happens now. Now you can't watch me, you know, or keep me in a box. And, you know, now I'm getting the reference. I'm getting so many references. Now I'm getting the reference from like Rapunzel, right? Or whatever the newer movie is, Tangled, right? Where Mother Gothel just kind of she literally just kept her locked up in that house forever because she needed her energy. She needed her hair to keep her youthful and beautiful and whatever. And she didn't want her to go out into the world and be all those things. You know what I mean? Like, and people have watched you. It's like somebody try to put you in a little box, but take all your ideas, take everything, like, you know, it's, oh, damn. And the references are coming in so crazy. In Sandman, there's an episode where the writer, he had like incredible writer's block, and he basically trapped a muse, a goddess. The muses are goddesses of creation, right? They're goddesses of the arts of music, performance, dance, song, all that stuff. And so he captured her and kept her locked up and would rape her like every night because she gave him ideas, right? She's a muse. She's a goddess of ideas. And so she gave him ideas. And so he was this incredible writer, this incredible professor to teach, you know, because he taught literature in like a college or whatever. But it's like, nigga, the minute that Sandman intervened, freed her, and then like, oh, ideas is what you want, I got you. Spooked the shit out of him. But also now, you literally cannot create a goddamn thing, because all you've been doing is stealing ideas from somebody else. This was never your swag. This was never your lane. And you took it from somebody else. And now that somebody else is freed, they're going to surpass you. You're going to see very clearly who's the master and who's the student in this. And that's what's about to happen to somebody. And it is the way they have to be humbled. They have to be humbled this way. Somebody's shit is going to come to a complete halt. Okay. What advice do you have? Hey, shut the hell up. My dogs, they just never stop. They playing though, but they just sound like, you know, they're little beasts. I don't know why I pulled this one, but I guess there's a message in there. I'm trying to get advice for y'all. Sorry, give me 1 second. Because I told y'all I was not prepared for this reading. But I love that I came on here to do this because it's making a lot of sense. Okay. Shit, I feel like I'm talking to myself a lot. And that's my yes card at the bottom while I say that. Absolutely. Work. I claims it. What advice do you have for these beautiful people? Yeah, that's Ace of Cups. I love that. And the Magician. Oh, yes. It's coming for y'all. And 6 of Wands. There goes your recognition. Can't make it up. Ace of Cups, Magician, 6 of Wands. You know why? Because you're the creator. A magician is a creator. Okay? You have it. This been you. This been what you were born to do, what you love to do. And people are going to love to see it. Okay? It's what you're meant. It's your purpose. This is your purpose. You are meant to do whatever this is that people have kept you from, but not no more. God is not allowing any more doors to close in your face. You are, like I said, he gonna make the door. He created a new door, a grand door. Okay, one of them double shits that open, and there's somebody, dun, 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 and you pulling up like, hey y'all, it's me. And I'm telling you, people are giving, where have you been? Look, Page of Wands and the Lovers on the fucking split. Everybody's excited for this for you, but you should be excited for self as well, okay? I love that. There was a message here because they made me pull these cards and I wasn't supposed to. So let's see what it is that comes out of this. Because it could be a love thing for some of you with the Lovers on that split. But I think this is a lot to do with career, you know, with, what do you say? How do you say that? passion, okay? Like, this is like, again, something about this is you were born to do this. It's not a skill. It's not something you developed. It's not something that, you know, yeah, we can all go to fucking fashion school and learn how to sew. But just because we all know how to sew don't mean we all are fucking household name designers. You understand? Some people are just born to do the shit. Stevie Wonder can't see. Ray Charles couldn't see. But they get on that piano and start pianoing, baby. You know what I'm trying to say? This is something that can't be stripped from you. And niggas thought they could strip you from this, and they can't. Because this is for you. And God said, God did. God did. And like I said, the snake, the mask, but I like you at the bottom. So this is still relevant to somebody who tried to physically block you, compete with you. But it was a facade for them. This is not really who this person is. They took you and tried to make a carbon copy on said self and then put you in a cage. Absolutely not. Because it's you who deserves the recognition, okay? And when, like I said, when people see you, when you break free of this cage and they see you and they see this person, they gonna know who's the mom and who's my fucking son, okay? Say that. I ain't got shit else. I'm gonna leave that right there because I think that was as clear as it needed to be. Book your personals with me. I'm available. Follow my Instagram page. All of that stuff will be linked in the description box. Also, check out my friend's music. He's such an incredible artist and an incredible person. And he kind of fine as fuck, y'all. So, love, light, and abundance.